Hello everyone, Daisy here with my second layout using the June Kitaholic Kits. These kits are based around Heidi Swapp, Wolfpack, and Emerson Lane, and they are gorgeous. And so I was just excited to get going on this. So you're going to see me kind of play around with a couple of things here. I had an idea in my head of what I wanted to do, but getting there was a little bit trickier than I was thinking. So first I cut this border out of this like background or striped paper, and then I wanted to do these kind of diagonal strips, and I'm using this navy floral paper, which is one of my favorites, and this is where you're going to see me kind of go back and forth. I'm trying to decide what paper I want to go on the other side. And so I thought maybe I'd use some stripes. And then I was stuck on this kind of, it's a yellow like floral print, but I was struggling with that too because it was really not standing out very much from, like, that navy is so bold and I felt like that yellow floral is just not working. So then I'm going to change my background here, and I'm going to change that little strip of paper. Again, you know, I had this idea and just making it work was kind of a struggle for me. So while I'm thinking about it, I'm going to kind of plan out what else I'm going to do here. And I'm planning on using that pink envelope, and I'm going to have my photo kind of sticking out of the envelope. Excuse me. And then I wanted to use that Choose Happy as my title, but that doesn't end up working because the white cardstock I'm using as my background is kind of a warmer white, and the Heidi Swapp stickers are a more cool white, so it just looked wrong to me, so I don't end up doing that. So then I cut this yellow diagonal stripe paper, and I'm like, ooh, I really like the way that's going with the navy floral, and so I decided to bring that one in instead. And then also I changed out the paper that I'm using as my kind of background border, and I think I end up using the opposite side of that yellow diagonal stripe. So now I'm going to go off screen here in a minute or two, and I am going to stitch around or along the edge of the two diagonal pieces of paper that I have cut there, and I'm going to add a little strip of just colored cardstock in a pink and a navy to pull those colors in more, and you'll see here in a minute what I'm talking about. There you go. And now I'm just going to use, I think I'm just using my little like spatula tool and kind of roughing up the edges here. And I just did a straight stitch on my sewing machine, and I went really close to the edge of the paper. So it doesn't really curl up while I'm doing this, but I'm still trying to give it just a little bit of added interest by running that tool along there. And you can see too that my, here's where the background, that's the correct background that I'm staying with. So, and now I'm just going to get everything stuck down and work on my photo cluster and my embellishing. And so this design is not my original idea. I have seen a few people do this before, and I have like a couple of layouts like this saved on my Pinterest board, so if you're interested in that, you can head on over to Pinterest and check it out. My board is called Inspiring Scrap if you're looking for it, and I just really liked that kind of diagonal, and I thought it was a great way to use patterns that are maybe a little too much for me to use as like a full sheet, but it's a way that you can really showcase that pattern. Like, I love that floral, but it's just so much pattern that it was too much for me, so I figured this was a great way that I could use a large chunk of it and show it off. Now I'm just pulling in a couple of the stickers off of the Heidi Swap sheet, and then also these like epoxy stickers, and my title is just going to be Live, Laugh, Love. I'm also adding a bunch of hearts around the page here. And the photo is just one of me and my husband, and I didn't, maybe I did back it on something. Nope, I don't think I did. I just stuck it in the envelope so that it looks like it's coming out, and I am going to glue the little string that comes on the envelope down so it looks kind of curly and twisty. And I stuck these epoxy words down and then decided, oh, I wanted to add a label under there. So pulling them back up, and I don't think I show, you'll see in the close-ups I do end up stitching those words down because they were not sticking, and I don't know, I guess I couldn't be bothered to glue them down. So I go and I just stitch them down, and it works really great. Here you can see me doing that, gluing down that string. And then I'm going to pull in some sequins from my stash, and I'm just going to kind of stick them around in coordinating colors. Or actually, these are, I think, rose gold ones. And I thought that they added just a pop of sparkle. And I really love how that turned out. So if you haven't already, head on over to kitaholickits.com and check out their kits. They also have other things available in the shop. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you again soon with another one. Thanks for watching. Bye!